Hi, I'm Emma Meinrenken. I went to UTS for the full 6 years that you can. I graduated in 2017, and now I go to the Curtis Institute of Music in Philadelphia as a violinist. Well, it's actually a very long story. It started when I was 4 years old, of course. That's when I started playing the violin. I went to UTS just as a normal student, not thinking that I was going to go into violin in the end. And UTS really gave me the opportunity to look into everything else. Spending so much time learning about all these different subjects almost reinforced the fact that I felt like music was the right place for me to be. So something that has been very interesting to me over the last couple of years is seeing how music can affect society and affect the people around it and the people who listen to it, and how conversely society can affect music. It has to do a lot with relationships with different arts and how they all connect to society in different ways and how they all inform each other. It's not necessarily a loop as much as it is a web of interconnectedness, and I think that it's very interesting to see what role I can play in shaping society with, my little wooden box. Knowing about the arts and being involved in the arts always makes somebody a better person, and it really forces one to become very understanding. And I think in order to be a good artist, you have to be very humble, to listen to the people around you and to appreciate what everybody can bring to the table. And I feel like I became a much better artist after I let go of the competitiveness of the art and really started listening to the people around me and what they had to bring to the table as artists and musicians. Being a musician for such a long time has definitely shaped my entire life, and it is a very difficult path to take, but so is everything else, all in very different ways. And I think the most important thing is to know why you're going into music or any sort of art form. I think firstly it's very important not to go into it just because you're good at it, and not just because you feel like you're the best at it and that's the only thing you're good at, but it has to be something that you genuinely love and enjoy doing, because it's very obvious to me and to many audience members or people who consume your art to tell whether or not there's love in it. I think the second most important thing in going into arts is making sure that you are an active part of its evolution. And I think it's very important to be excited by that change and to be actively engaged in it, and not to expect that your art form is going to remain the same for the rest of your life. COVID-19 has been a very interesting time for everyone in my circle, in my professional circle. We've had to find ways to adapt very quickly. And technology has not really been built for classical music. It's troubling because I feel like a lot of what makes music special is the communication between different people, different instruments, and that's really what makes music alive, and I feel like we're missing a lot of that right now. However, it's also a great time to be introspective about your own music making, and I think that has been a gift that COVID has given me. It has given me several months to slow down from my crazy life and just to spend some time with myself and with my instrument and exploring why I love what I'm doing and also how I can continue improving, because it really never stops.